These are this week's top analyst picks in the field of artificial intelligence, AI. The goal price for Nvidia stock was raised by Wedbush Equities analyst Matt Bryson from $850 to $1,000 in advance of the company's Global Artificial Intelligence Conference, GTC. In addition to ongoing inputs indicating that end demand for Nvidia's AI products is still strong, he thinks the news flow could act as a short-term positive catalyst for the company. The analyst stated that Oracle's recent remarks, which emphasize both a robust market for cloud services and the company's projected capital expenditure plans for the current quarter and the fiscal year 2025, lend credence to this prognosis. Regarding the conference itself, Bryson hopes to learn more about a number of innovations, such as Nvidia's recently unveiled Blackwell architecture. We anticipate that Nvidia's new Blackwell architecture will outperform Hopper in terms of performance. Recall that the H100 was shown by Nvidia to give up to 9x quicker training and 30x faster inference performance in comparison to the A100, the author said. This Monday's current Nvidia GTC Developer Conference is the first to be hosted in person since the COVID-19 epidemic. It is slated to begin later. It is widely anticipated that the company, which has been at the center of an AI-driven market boom for the past year, will introduce its new flagship chips designed especially for AI development. Over the past year or two, Nvidia has become one of the most sought-after firms. The company's market capitalization has increased by $1 trillion as a result of its gains this year, making it the top-performing stock in the S&P 500 index. Investors will surely be eager to hear about any AI-related news that could spark further gains, as the stock has had some volatility since closing at a record high on March 7. At the moment, investors are focusing on new chip announcements from Chief Executive Jensen Huang in an afternoon keynote talk. Whether Nvidia can continue to hold its position as the leading supplier of the hardware required to feed the AI craze of the previous year will depend on the company's new chip and software releases at GTC 2024. With almost an 80% market share in the data center AI chip space last year, Nvidia is the industry leader. It is anticipated that Nvidia's market share will decrease by multiple percentage points in 2024 due to the release of new devices from competitors like Advanced Micro Devices and Intel. Nvidia and other leading companies in the AI boom have been rising steadily, raising questions among investors about whether the market is in a bubble. In a note addressed to this effect, Goldman Sachs analysts earlier this week noted that although there is a surge in excitement regarding AI in the U.S. stock market, it hasn't yet reached the heights of the tech bubble or the immediate post-COVID-19 era. Analysts emphasize that, while up from the customary 9%, their updated long-term growth rate forecast now stands at 11%. This is still less than the 16% recorded during the tech bubble and the 13% recorded in late 2021. This is one of the few occasions when things are different, and 2024 is looking like a rerun of 1999. We left feeling more confident about our number one selection, Micron, and more concerned about analog equities, such as ADI/MCHP. Concerns from investors regarding a possible AI bubble were also addressed by Citi, which said that while it is probably a bubble, it may last into 2025. We would note that, as was the case with the tech bubble in 1999, these bubbles can last a year or longer, they stated. Analysts at Bank of America increased their price target for AI darling Supermicro from $1,040 to $1,280, citing increased projections for the growth of the AI server market. Analysts stated in a letter on Wednesday that they now expect industry revenues to grow from about $39 billion to about $200 billion between 2023 and 2027. The BOF 18 has observed that SMCI's competitive advantages stem from its design of building blocks, which expedites the integration of new technologies and shortens time to market. They also emphasized SMCI's alliances with top AI CPU, GPU, and ASIC producers like AMD, Nvidia, and Intel. The AI server manufacturer's liquid cooling options and ability to customize configurations to the exact requirements of customer applications were also noted as significant advantages. Analysts at Citi Research began covering Pure Storage with a buy recommendation and a $65 target price. The business is viewed as a leading beneficiary of AI-induced transition to flash-based storage by the powerful Wall Street firm. The upward modification is made in spite of worries raised by Meta's switch from an in-house created hardware strategy to PSTG's outside obtained storage hardware. As Citi analysts stated, "We believe shares have been impacted recently by a technical blog suggesting Meta is shifting away from external solutions, like Pure's, that were incorporated in prior research clusters. However, Pure Storage is in a good position because of its affordable price when compared to SSD and HDD solutions, as well as its recent successes in AI-related initiatives." Analysts noted that Pure Storage, a business that specializes only on all-flash technology, is in the fastest-growing sector of the external storage industry. According to a Monday Bloomberg story, Apple and Alphabet Google are in negotiations to integrate AI capabilities into Apple's flagship iPhones. The news agency, citing sources familiar with the situation, said that the two sides are in active negotiations to allow Apple to license Google's Gemini artificial intelligence engine into the iPhone. Apple and Google were still in the early stages of their negotiations and had not yet reached a decision on a deal or a brand. Google and Apple presently have a partnership whereby Apple's Safari web browser uses Google's search engine by default. When it comes to implementing AI features for its main products, the iPhone manufacturer has slightly trailed behind its competitors. However, competitors Samsung Electronics and Google have already implemented these functions in recent months. In conclusion, the insights shared by these 5 prominent analysts shed light on the dynamic landscape of AI investments. Each perspective offers valuable considerations for investors seeking to navigate this rapidly evolving sector. From advancements in natural language processing to the proliferation of AI-driven healthcare solutions, the potential for growth and innovation in AI is vast. As always, stay informed, stay engaged, and remember to like, subscribe, and share for more updates on investing trends and strategies here on Investing Tutorial. Thank you for watching.